into this Pilates mat workout. Let's get moving. We're gonna start on an all-four tabletop position. Make sure that your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders and that your knees are directly underneath your hips. Inhale, you're gonna arch your back, look up toward the sky, melt the shoulders down the back into the ribs, and exhale, tilt your tail, engage your core, scoop into the belly as you round your spine, feeling that deep stretch across the shoulders and upper back, gazing in between the inner thighs. Again, inhale, arch, your belly drops, your tail lifts, you look up, open across the chest, relax the shoulders, and exhale, tilt the tail. Feel the ribs close in as your core engages to round the back. Inhale, belly drops, tail lifts, arch and look up. And exhale, scoop and round through the spine, getting that deep stretch as we engage the core. Inhale, arch and look up, lift the tail, drop the belly, feel that stretch in the low back. And then exhale, tilt the tail, engage your core, round through the spine, making sure you're energizing through the palms, pushing into the mat firmly with both hands. That way the lats are staying engaged as we go into this mobility work for the spine, as we start to stretch out and warm up our back, as we begin to warm up our abdominals, stretching out the belly all at the same time. Inhale, arch and look up, lift the tail, open the chest, open your heart, and exhale, round through the spine, engage your core. Come back to a neutral spine and start to roll through your hips. Going into our hip circles here, mobilizing our spine, getting a little bit of lateral flexion throughout that thoracic spine, as we also go into a deep stretch in the low back. Two more. One more time, and take it the other way. So belly drop, tail lifts, circling the abdominals, circling the hips, as we can create that deep stretch and fluidity throughout the back. Two more. One more time, back to center. Push into the hands, tuck your toes, lift your hips up toward the ceiling, drop the heels down, and then the knees come back to the mat and lengthen through the spine. And the hips go up, the heels drop, gaze in between the inner thighs, bend the knees, tap them back to the mat. Exhale, engage your core, lift the hips, the heels drop. And then inhale, rolling forward, controlling that descent to engage our core. Hips up, legs straight, and feel that stretch in the hamstrings and calves. And then bend the knees and gently tap it back down. Two more. Exhale, we're gonna curl into the abdominals, push firmly into the hands, lift up the hips. And then inhale, slowly tap the knees back down. Last one, exhale, the hands press, the core engages, the hips lift, and then inhale, you tap those knees back down. Reach your right arm and left leg out, and we're gonna start to take little pulses up, keeping your core tight, keeping the glutes engaged, and making sure every muscle is engaged throughout the body to help stabilize the low back. Pulse. Squeeze, strengthening the shoulders and into our glutes, just for 3, 2, and 1. Switch. Left arm, right leg, extend out, reaching the energy out of the extended fingertips and toes, and we pulse. At the same time, getting that dynamic movement as we work the stabilizers throughout the whole body, starting to strengthen the glutes, strengthening the core, just for 3, 2, and 1. Hands come down, bend the elbows down to the mat, lift your right leg up behind you. I want you to bend that right knee and bring your leg beyond that left leg, and then extend the right leg up with pointed toes. So inhale, you're gonna cross the knee over that left side body, and then exhale, lift to extend. Getting deep into our glutes here as we start to strengthen the low back into the hips. Inhale, you cross. Exhale, lift, extend. 6 more. Try to keep your upper body completely stable. As we go into this, work for that left stabilizing glute, strengthening into that right inner thigh, into that glute medius. Here, 2 more. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift, lengthen. 1 more time. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift, lengthen. Switch. Other side, the left leg extends back behind you and you point at the toes. Bend that left knee over the right. Inhale. Exhale, lift that leg up and point at the toes. Inhale, you bend and you cross. Exhale, you lift up high with length while keeping the upper body still and making sure to keep the tension out of the shoulders and neck. Inhale, cross. Exhale, lift with length. 4 more. We go down and up. Last 3, opening the hip, feeling that inner thigh engagement. And remember to continue engaging the core the whole time to help stabilize. 1 more time. We go down and up. Lengthen through the arms. You're going to tap the toes down, then bend the elbows and lift that leg up. Inhale, press and tap. Exhale, bend and lift. Inhale, press, feeling the engagement throughout the triceps into the upper body. Tap, bend the elbows and lift. Exhale. Inhale, the chest is open the whole time. You want your neck to stay long. As we start to fire on the back side of the body, getting into our posterior chain, into those triceps for 3. Last 2. And 1. You're gonna step that left foot forward, lift all the way up, inhale. Exhale, lunge down, hands down. The leg comes back and you lift. Step forward, lift up, lunge down, hands down. The leg goes back, press, lift. Step it forward, lift up, balance. Take it down to your lunge, hands down. The leg goes back, tricep press, the leg goes up. 3 more. Step forward, lift, down, hands down. The leg goes back, tricep press, lift. Last 2. Step forward, rise up, balance. Pressing evenly into all 4 corners of that front stabilizing leg. Tricep press and centered. Last one, we go up, hands down. Take it back. Tricep press and switch, other side. Right leg extends. Bend the elbow, lift the leg. Step it forward, plant the back foot, rise up, balance. Inhale, lunge down, hands down. Leg goes back, tricep press, lift. Take it forward. Balance, lift up with length in the spine. Take it down, hands down. Leg back, bend the elbows, the leg goes up. Press the arms, step it forward. Reach it up, lunge down, hands down. The right leg extends, you point at the toes. Bend the elbows, lift that leg. Press the hands, drop the leg. Step it forward, plant the front foot. Rise up with length in the spine, drop the shoulders and balance. 2 more, we go down. Hands down, leg back, point at the toes. Bend the elbows, lift the leg. Press the arms, lower the leg. Step it forward, rise up, inhale. Exhale, down, hands go down. Step it back, tricep press, lift. Take it forward, lengthen all the way up. 1 more time, we go down. Hands down, leg back, point the toes, bend the elbows, lift the leg, come back up. Awesome job. Lie onto your side. The left forearm comes down to the mat. Your right leg is extended out still with pointed toes. The left knee is bent at a 90-degree angle, and your shin is parallel with the front edge of the mat. Take your right hand behind the head with a wide elbow. Inhale, you're gonna lengthen through the sideways. Exhale, lift up, bend into that right knee so that the right knee comes to that right elbow. Reach overhead, inhale. Then that leg extends up and you tap the toes. Take it down, hand behind the head. Lift up, exhale. Reach back over, inhale. Then you come up with length and tap the toes. We have 8 more. You go down. Lift, squeeze into the side body, getting into our obliques. Inhale, reach, feel that stretch. Lift up with length, tap the toes. Take it over, hand behind the head. Lift up, squeeze into the obliques. Take it over and reach, and lift and tap. Inhale, getting a little deeper in that side body stretch each time. Lift and squeeze into the obliques. Reach back overhead, lift and tap. Inhale, opening that whole side waist. Exhale, lifting up for that core engagement. Reaching over a little bit further for a deeper stretch. Then lift and tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, stretch even further. Exhale, tap. 4 more. We take it over. Lift, squeeze. Take it over. Lift, tap. And for 3, inhale. Exhale. Reach over. Lift and tap. 2 more. Reach. You're doing so good. Stay with it. Tap. Reach further. Lift and squeeze. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. And reach. Lift, tap. Awesome job. Other side. Take it on over. Now the right elbow comes down to the mat. The right knee is bent at that 90-degree angle with your shin in alignment with the front edge of the mat. Left hand behind the head with a wide elbow. We reach and stretch. Inhale. Exhale, lift, squeeze into the obliques. Reach a little further, point at the toes. Feel the length in the waist. Lift up. Hand behind the head, wide elbow, keeping the chest open. Lift, squeeze into the side body. Take it up and over. Lift up those toes. Try to stabilize the whole bottom side of the body. Try to push firmly into that right elbow so we keep those external obliques engaged and we're not sinking into the side of the waist. Reaching a little further out of the fingertips and toes each time to get a deeper stretch and to create that length throughout all of our tissue. Inhale, exhale, reach, stretch, lift and engaged. Reach, stretch, lift and tap those toes. 3 more. Reach and tap, reach and lift. 2 more. Feel that opening throughout the whole side waist. Feel the expansion of our soft tissue. Feel that stability being strengthened into that lower leg. Reach, exhale. Last one, reach and lift, tap. Awesome work. Let's have a seat with the feet flat and the knees bent. Take your hands behind your thighs. Inhale, we're gonna roll down to that low back. Reach the arms overhead, extend the legs, flex the ankles. Flex your ankles, and then exhale, fingertips up, chin to the chest. Roll forward, reach for the toes. Keeping the flexion in the spine, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, the arms go up and over the head. And then exhale, arms up, chin to the chest. Roll forward and keep the length. Take it down. Super slow while keeping the shoulders down and relaxed. Inhale, the arms go up overhead. And then exhale, chin to the chest. Roll forward, reaching for those toes. Rolling down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Ankles are flexed. Contract through the core. Inhale, the arms go overhead, filling those lungs up with all that fresh air. And then exhale, hands up, chin to the chest. Roll forward, reaching for the toes. Now take the hands behind the head, wide elbows. Start to roll down that same way. I want you to bend the right knee. Exhale, you're gonna lift the right and left leg up as you rotate left elbow, right knee. Then center, everything drops. Exhale, curl, lift. Center, everything drops. We have 8 more. So we're getting back into those obliques, trying to get the shoulders all the way up off the mat as you go into that nice rotation through the upper spine. And we're working our lower abdominals here just to get both legs to float up. We have that nice imprint in the low back and down. Exhale, lift, rotate. Inhale, lower, slow. 3 more. Exhale. Inhale, and you try to take a little bit of a static hold at the top before you release down with control. 1 more time, lift up, hold that rotation. Lift the left leg up and down. Exhale up, inhale down. Keeping that deep core contraction as the leg lifts and lowers. And remember to keep the shoulders all the way up off the mat each time. Exhale, inhale, all the way up. Down with that same controlled speed. You got it, don't give up. 4 more, up and down. Last 3. Doing so good, last 2. 1 more time, up, down, and center. Other side. Left knee is bent with the foot flat. The right leg is extended. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, curl up. Both legs lift. Right elbow, left knee. And down, center, slow. Exhale, lift up. Rotate, squeeze into your obliques. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Imprinting the low back as you come up. And making sure both shoulders lift up so we get that deep core engagement without putting pressure on the neck. So your head is being supported by both hands, and make sure the chest stays open and that when you curl up, it's all about our core and about lifting from the chest, not from the neck or the back. Exhale, you lift up, rotate, hold it. Inhale, lower back down with control. We have 3 more. You just go up and down. Awesome work. 2 more. Go up and down. 1 more time. Exhale, lift up, hold it. Right leg lifts, right leg lowers. You want that same controlled speed the whole time. Inhale, you lift the leg. Exhale, you lower it. 6 more. Up and down. Last 5. Minimal movement in the hips. Stability throughout the whole midsection. 4 more. You got it. Last 3. Breathe through it. And for 2. Awesome job. 1 more time. Go up and down and rest. Stretch your arms and your legs straight out. Take a deep inhale and exhale. The arms come down, the knees bend firmly into the hands. And you're gonna lift the right heel up and take a deep inhale through your nose. And on the exhale, the hips go up with that right heel lifted. And then inhale, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, you create space between the low back and the mat. And then on the exhale, eliminate the space, imprint the low back. Use your hamstrings and glutes to lift. And then roll down your upper back, mid back, and your low back to connect back to the mat. Inhale, create the space. Exhale, eliminate the space. Curl into the lower abdominals. Lift your hips all the way up, feeling that deep wrap in the glutes, the wrap of the inner thighs. And then roll it all the way down through that beautiful back stretch. Inhale. Exhale, eliminate the space. Tilt your pelvis up. Curl, lift the hips, reach long through the fingertips to keep the shoulders down. And then roll down, feeling that stretch between the vertebrae of the spine. Inhale, tilt the tail. Exhale, pelvis to your face. Imprint the low back. Feel that deep adductor engagement. Curl and lift. The glutes are fired on. And then roll back down with control. We have 3 more. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, press into the toes. Press into the hands. Feel the hamstrings. Feel the glutes. And roll it all the way back down. 2 more. You're doing great. Feeling the back of the thighs. Feeling that booty fire on. 1 more time. Exhale, lift all the way up. Reach your arms up. Down 5. The arms float up. Down 4. Keep those glutes tight. Keep your core engaged. 3. And for 2. 1 more time. And all the way down, switch. The left toes press down, the left heel is lifted. Push firmly into all 4 corners of your right foot. Curl and lift the hips up. Roll back down with control. Same thing. We create the space, we eliminate the space and lift the hips all the way up. Then roll down fluidly through that spine stretch. Try to make sure both of your knees point straight forward the whole time, and that you're even across your pelvis, your hips, and your chest. At the top here, you want a long line of energy from your forehead all the way out to those knees. Roll it down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, curl, lift the hips all the way up. Release and roll back down with control. Breathing through the spine stretch as we strengthen our posterior chain. Starting to create strong spines, strong glutes and legs right here. Up and down with control. 4 more. Remember to continue pressing into the hands, keeping those shoulders down. And the goal is to keep the gaze straight up so we have proper neck alignment throughout this move. It's all about creating those long lines of energy throughout the whole body to have proper spinal and neck alignment. 2 more. Exhale, curl, lift all the way up. Inhale, roll it back down 1 more time. Exhale, lift up, stay up. The arms go up and down for 5. Up, down for 4. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower 3. We're here for 2. 1 more time, up and down. Both heels lift. The hips go up, the arms go up. Exhale. Inhale, lower down, drop the heels. Lift the heels, lift the hips, lift the arms. Everything drops down. I know, I feel it too. We have 8 more. You go up and down. 7 more. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. 6 more. Lift and lower. If it's too much on the toes or the feet to keep those heels lifted, just continue the bridging. Continue the movement with the arms. Lift and lower. We have 4 more. Straight up and down. 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Go up and down. 1 more time. Lift up. Hold it at the top. Drop the heels. Press the arms. Open the knees. Close the knees. 10. Open. Close. 9. Into our clams in that glute bridge. 8 more. Squeezing into the glutes, squeezing into the core the whole time. 6. Open, close. The inner thighs engage to draw the legs back together. 3 more. Squeeze into your core, belly button into the spine. Each time that the knees draw to center, last 2. 1 more time. Lift up, hold it. Little pulses with the hips. We go up. 10. Lift, squeeze. 9. The glute engagement is what's lifting the hips up. 6 more. Chin up. Having space between the chin and chest to help protect the neck. Just for 3, feel that wrap in the hips. And for 2, the inner thighs spiral up. 1 more time. Lift all the way up. Roll all the way back down. Hug your knees up into the chest. Gently rock it out side to side, massaging out the low back. And then come all the way back up and lie down onto your belly. Reach your arms forward. Reach your legs out. Lift everything up on your exhale. Inhale, lower everything down. Exhale, the arms and the legs float up. Inhale, everything floats back down. We have 8 more. Lift. Lower, getting into our posterior chain, working our extensions to strengthen the low back. Lift up, hold it, release it slow. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. 3 more. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Breathing through it all the way up, down slow. 1 more time. Lift up, hold it, and we start to swim those legs. 1 leg up, 1 leg down. Our opposite arms and legs are getting the movement as our whole midsection is stable. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Hands come underneath the forehead. You're going to kick the right leg toward the glutes. Pulse it twice. Point the toes. The leg drops down. Left leg, flex that ankle, kick twice. Point, drop down. Flex, pulse. Pulse, extend, lower. Flex, pulse. Pulse, extend, point the toes, lower. Flex, kick, point, drop. Flex, kick, point, drop. One more time each side. Flex, kick, point, and drop. Last one. Flex, kick, point, and drop. Beautiful job. Hands come down to the mat. Nose come to the mat. Push firmly into both hands. Lift up into our swan. Open the chest. Lengthen the neck. Your heart comes forward, and then drop it down slow. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, push into the hands. Lengthen the spine. Lift the heart. Open the chest. Come up. And then lower back down slow. Now, if you have back issues and it doesn't feel good to come up that high, keep it small and just lift up slightly so that the chest comes up and lower. If your range is bigger, then you may be able to come up just up to here as high as I do. Otherwise, perfectly fine to keep it small and just lift, feeling the lats engage, keeping the low back long. And remember here to keep those glutes tight and engaged the whole time. That's gonna help strengthen our back. One more time, we're gonna lift up, open the chest, lift the heart, hold it, and then lower back down slow. Curl the toes, push into the hands, lift up into our plank. Kick the right leg up twice, drop it down. Left leg up twice, drop it down. We have 8 more. We go up, kick, drop. 7 more. Up, kick, drop. 6 more. Kick up and drop. And for 5, up and drop. You got it. Stay with it. 4 more. Down. 3, kick, down. 2, kick, down. 1 more time. Up, kick, down. Drop it to the knees. Stretch it back into our shell stretch. Reach your right hand over beyond those left fingertips. Reach the hand a little further than the left hand, getting that deep lat stretch here. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. Walk both hands over to the right side. Your left fingertips reach a little further than the right, holding that deep sideways stretch after we've went into all of that oblique work. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. 1 more big inhale through your nose. Exhale, your hands come forward, forehead to the mat. Gently roll up slow, 1 vertebrae at a time until the shoulders go down the back and your chin and head come up last. Awesome work today. Thank you so much for joining me for this Mat Pilates workout. You guys did great. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know and I'll keep them coming.